Is that a balance transfer, a minimum payment, a cash advance, or debt? That is a balance transfer. Next, money that must be repaid. A line of credit, debt, credit, or rebate. So that is debt. Debt must be repaid. A line of credit is available credit. Same thing. Credit is money that you have available to spend up to a certain amount that you don't have. True or false, being financially responsible means you are able to make payments as agreed and honor your financial obligations. That is true. Being financially responsible, you make your payments and honor your financial obligations. True or false, bank and store credit cards are a type of revolving credit. That is true. Revolving credit means you can keep using over and over and over again until you reach your limit. True or false, creditors can never raise the interest rate on a credit card account with a fixed rate. So that is actually false. So it means it doesn't change from month to month. But they can increase your rate. It's not a variable rate. A variable rate changes month to month. But a fixed interest rate, if they are going to change it, they can only change it at most once a year. And they have to give you at least 45-day notice before. And at that time, you will have the option to accept the new interest rate or decline it, and they would close your account. You can't decline it and keep the lower rate. That would be awesome. But you can say, no, I don't want the higher interest rate, and close that credit account instead. If that happened, and you were choosing to keep the credit card with the new interest rate, the previous purchases would stay at that previous rate. A buying plan should include all of the following except criteria, collateral, a spending limit, or a timeline. Hi. So collateral should not be part of your buying plan. Remember, collateral is something that you put on the line, and if you can't make a payment, the bank's going to come and take it from you. Criteria should be, it's what are you looking for in whatever you're buying. You definitely should have a spending limit and some sort of timeline. Which of the following is a disadvantage of credit? Decreased purchasing power, overspending, security, or inconvenience? Overspending is a disadvantage of credit. You do not want to overspend. That's how you get yourself into credit card debt. Credit cards increase your purchasing power, and that is an advantage, right? Most people can't buy a house or a car without credit. They are more secure and they are very convenient. The interest rate that banks offer to the most credit-worthy business customers is the fixed rate, prime rate, variable rate, or APR. This is not something we went over in our notes. It is something that was from your book. That might give it away because we've gone over a few of these. The most credit-worthy business customers, what kind of rate do they get? they get the prime rate. If you have great credit and you've been with them, they may offer you a prime rate, which is often tied to variable interest rates. True or false, a person who borrows money is called a creditor. So that is false. The person who borrows money is the debtor. The creditor is the person that loans the money. Implementing a buying plan involves, so implementing the actual process of going through with it, applying for credit, comparison shopping, setting a spending limit, or all of these. So comparison shopping, sorry. So when you actually implement the buying plan, you want to do your comparison shopping. So applying for credit is kind of ahead of time, and so is setting a spending limit. You want to know what you can do ahead of time. But when you actually, that's part of creating your buying plan. But when you go to implement it and follow through with it, you want to comparison shop so that you know what your best choice is there. Visiting a doctor and paying later involves which of the following types of credit? A charge card, installment credit, revolving credit, or service credit? Service credit. The doctor provides a service for you and you pay for it later. True or false? No interest is charged on the unused portion of a line of credit. That is true. If you don't use that credit, they're not going to charge you. True or false again, responsible shopping means always selecting the item with the lowest price. That is false. The lowest price isn't always the best deal. Yeah, you're paying less, but it might not be good quality, and then it would break or have to be replaced immediately, and then you're buying a new one and wasting your money on the cheapest one. Which of the following is not one of the methods used to compute interest in revolving credit accounts? Previous balance method, average daily balance method, ending balance method, or adjusted balance method? So the ending balance method. Previous balance method, they calculate interest based on how much you didn't pay from last month. The adjusted balance method is where they add all your purchases and credits for the month and then do interest. Average daily balance method, which is the most common, is going to be where they get your balance each day and then average all of the days in the month at the end. And last one, this is a math problem. Only one of them. You purchased a new phone case that sells for $49.99. You had a coupon for 15% off. What was the markdown? $7.50, $42.48, $49.84, or $34.99? So $7.50. So this question said, what is the markdown, not what is the selling price? So how much money are you saving? So $49.99 times 0.15. All right, so just a couple of things before we go.